YouTube! What is up, everybody? We are back here with another donation league. We got some Yorion Tameshi. I have played a lot with Tameshi in the past, but I have not incorporated Yorion into the deck before. As traditionally with Modern over the past couple of months, when your deck is bad, just add 20 more cards, and it's no longer bad. So that's what we're doing today. The Tameshi core is essentially Tameshi. You're trying to set up Tameshi plus Lotus Bloom, which gives you essentially infinite mana. Not actual infinite, but enough to kind of do the thing and kill your opponent. And what you are trying to establish along the lines is you are trying to set up Cultivator Colossus. So basically, you pick up all your lands to get mana with Tameshi and Bloom, you play a Colossus, draw a bunch of cards, put all your lands back into play, generate mana, rinse and repeat. You can re-Colossus because you can tap bounce your own Colossus to keep going that way, and the kill condition is very clean. It's Dryad plus Valakut, because you will eventually draw a Dryad and Valakut, and then kill your opponent that way. We have, supporting that, we have a lot of tutors. We have Wargate plus Eladamri's Call to find Tameshi. And then we are pairing this all with a traditional 4-color shell. So we have Abundant Growth, Counterspell, Wrenn and Six, Teferi, Omnath, and Solitude, along with new edition Leyline Binding. We gotta get some new cards in here at some point. And then, yeah, so it's like kind of a mix between 4-color Yorion traditionally and Tameshi, which is kind of cool. I do like the way this deck looks. And sideboard, again, more free spells, MH2 cards. We got some Endurances, Subtleties, Forces, Furies, and then one Emrakul for those 4-color mirrors. 4-color matchups, I should say, because it's not really a mirror. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into some games. I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Alright, we got Starfall87 with the Twitch Prime and Doomsday with the 5-pack. If you got gifted a sub from Doomsday, be sure to thank them in the chat. And if you did not, if you did not get gifted a sub, Joel in the chat, please and thank you. Thank you for the 5. That's very generous of you. I appreciate that, buddy. Alright, what are we doing here? I think we're just gonna go Flooded Strand pass. God, I haven't played Modern in so long. What are they doing with Zagoth Triome? Oh, is this just like Blue-Eye Control? It's gotta just be Blue-Eye Control with Kahira. Alright, Raugrin Triome. Are we not gonna draw lands? That'd be unfortunate. I think this hand was fine to keep, but... Sorry about the Joel. You don't have to apologize to YouTube about the Joels. I feel like they're used to it at this point, you know? I don't think I want to call... Like, what would I even call for at this point? I don't have any 2s. Yeah, I don't think I'm calling. Just get this. Need a land, though. Okay. I could pick up Yorion, but then I have to discard. Could run out Tameshi, but that's kind of bad. I guess running out Tameshi is, like, kind of fine, because I'm not really doing anything with it anyways, so just, like, a good use of my mana. And just, like, getting to trade a card this turn is kind of fine, because then I can, like, if I miss, I can pick up Yorion. Well, then I guess I still have to discard at that point, but... Immediately we need the Engineer. Yeah, exactly. Like, this hand would be a lot better if we had that Engineer, right? Because I just get the Engineer, play it on 2, get the Bloom, set up for this on 3. Or 4, I guess. Let's see, Teferi. Yeah. This looks horrible. I think I put it on the Forest, right? Yeah. Need a land. That is not a land. Because I have to Binding the Teferi? This feels horrible, but it's better than discarding. And if I cast Call, I still have to discard, so... I should have mulled this hand? Jesus Christ. That's bad. I'm pretty close to packing this one up, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any chance we win this game. Just Joel Tribals over here. Joel Tribal. Big Tiff? Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. You win. Alright, what's good against Blue-Eye Control? I guess Force of Negation is not terrible. Yeah, I'm just not about playing that game. We're so dead. We have no chance that game. I feel like Ending is not great. We just swap Ending for Force. Is that good? So we have more answers for Tef. 4, 8, 11... Yeah, we have enough blue cards. Let's try that. What's up, Mord? Alright, I'll play first. Here's my Yorion. The setup opponent had, couldn't they just minus stuff on binding, draw a card, and recast binding to keep drawing card for white? Essentially, yeah. Maybe this deck needs more lands. Snap Gip 7 too. Great. Alright, Valakut on 1. I can growth the Valakut on 2. Valakut. The growth? Nope. Your turn. I guess I'll Wargate for Bloom? Maybe? Champ? Probably Wargate for Bloom here, right? Is there a reason not to? Drawing that is probably pretty good to Wargate for Bloom. Blue-green. I could also just Wargate for a land if they let it resolve. Actually, land might be better than Bloom. Right? Assuming it resolves, which it's probably not resolving anyways, but... Because land would allow me to just cast Omnath, and then play the fetch. Sure. Yeah, land probably would have been better there. I'm just gonna jam. I'm just gonna jam my cards. Just make them have it. Yeah, 3-mana Rampant Growth, by the way. Football time? I thought the game started at 8, no? Yeah? Bounce my growth, please. Wait, really? I was trolling, why would they do that? That's so bad. Alright, well, I'll cast Omnath, I guess. Why would they do that? Just give me a free card. Hello? Like, you're allowed to just bounce nothing. I get it. What's up, Flex? What's up, Snuggles? How you doing, buddy? You are allowed to just not bounce anything. I guess they're just trying to help me out. They feel bad, you know? Because they're beating me so badly. I think I'm going to lead on growth. Just kind of go from here. See what's up. That's not bad. Yeah, Chargers and Chiefs. Start Cooper Rush in my 2 quarterback league over Mac Jones. No, Cooper Rush is literally unplayable. The Cowboys are dead. They're just dead. Don't start Cooper Rush. Get Abundant Cultivator. I mean, casting Cultivator? I kind of wanted to attack first. I think I'm going to attack first. I guess attacking first is worse if they have, like, Binding in combat that they just randomly didn't cast main phase. Oh, they have Prismatic Ending? Sure. So, I guess I can just Binding and play a tap land? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, just Binding, play a tap land. You have Waddle, A.J. Brown, C.D. Lamb. Those are good receivers. I went heavy on running backs. I went Kamara into Barkley this year. And Kamara's, let me tell you, Kamara's not paying off. It's not looking good for my Kamara pick, huh? Not looking great. Another Leyline Binding, huh? Alright. I guess I'll play that. Yeah, and then pick up Bird. I just played Tameshi, actually. This matchup feels atrocious, by the way. If that wasn't, like, obviously apparent, seems really, really bad for us. Looked out of my keeper league and kept Jonathan Taylor plus Cooper Kupp. Jesus! 3 Teferis? Fuck off. Just fuck off. I can't, dude. I can't. Alright, I guess I'll play Tameshi. I get this. Play Tameshi first in case they have Mystical Dispute. Alright, I guess I have to suspend this. Hope that I can kill Teferi. Yorion Flicker Legend roll him. I mean, that will be good if I can resolve Yorion, but I doubt that I can resolve Yorion. Yorion plus Binding is pretty cool. Take it easy, JS. Have a good night, buddy. I'll see you later. Going to the discard step. I guess that's not a bad thing. Okay. So I will attempt to kill your Teferi. It's probably not happening. Sure. So I guess I call for Omnath. I think it's going to resolve, but... Alright, blue, white, red, green. cast Counterspell. Okay, your turn. How do we normally get Lotus into the graveyard in the deck without Goblin Engineer? Wargate. You can Wargate for it. But yeah, I'm beginning to think that there probably should just be a Goblin Engineer in this deck. I've wanted it like twice now, so. Resident Sleeper. This is fun. Chad, you having a good time? I'm having an excellent fucking time. I'm having a grand old time. I'm having a grand old time, chat. Grand old time. This is awesome. This is great. I'm having fun. I'm also having a Joel time. Sure. These decks are just like... I actually think these might be more toxic to play against than 4-color. Does anybody enjoy playing against blue-white control? It's so miserable. Like, they just don't do anything. I hate this shit. It's so bad. Wargate for Dryad? Yeah, I feel like I want to do this first. Try and kill Teferi this way. It's not going to resolve anyways. Maybe like try and find a counterspell first. I guess they have Teferi, but I think tribal decks with 4 caverns like it. Yeah, I guess. It's just like, this is just so awful. Great. Great. It's just so boring. It's so boring. Surely this resolves. I think I have to wait till upkeep. I should wait till upkeep. It's possible I should have just done this last turn, but I guess waiting till upkeep means they can hardcast Solitude, so I guess it's fine to do it now. And at least, like, if they have the Solitude. Alright, well. Alright, I guess. They still have 6 cards in their hand. Like, I still can't win. I try to like the matchup is burn. What I'm saying is that even if your matchup is good, it's just so miserable to play against. That's the point that I'm making. It's not good gameplay. It's just trash. For Veil, yeah. I think the sideboard you sent me only had 2 Veil, but this is in fact Resident Sleeper Gaming. Alright, if they counter this, I'm scooping. Whatever, dude. You win. I feel like Modern would be so much more enjoyable without these fucking god-awful Horizon sets. It's just such a travesty. You know, I wake up every day and I look at Modern and I just think, like, they massacred my boy. That's how I feel about Modern, you know? Like, what did they do to my poor boy? They killed him. They killed him, chat. Why would they do that? Why would they do that to my boy? MH3 Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the free elementals and Omnath. Those are, like, just massive problems. Neither of those should exist. But free spells will be okay this time, Copium. What am I getting here? I don't think it matters. It has to be a blue one, obviously. Blue land. I guess Raugrin Triome? Double white for Solitude, maybe? I mean, I'm probably just going to jam Wrenn, right? Yeah, I'm just going to jam Wrenn. This might be stupid. Maybe I'm supposed to hold up Counterspell. But sure, so they're going to counter it. I'm, like, kind of okay with that. Well, they obviously going to counter it, right? Because they don't counter it, just kill their thing. That's fine. Alright, you may proceed. Local man complains about free spells and magic and simps for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not simping for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not saying it's, like, great. It's better than Modern. Lord of Atlantis. Are we against Mill? No, it's Merfolk. We win this matchup? Probably. Is it better to ending or hold up counterspell? I think it's just better to ending, right? Because then I can... Well, I guess I can't double counterspell next turn. It's actually probably better to hold up counterspell, right? Yeah, because then I can ending plus counterspell next turn. Shouldn't have 6. Master Duel's fun? Yeah, Master Duel's dope. I like playing Master Duel. I'm just gonna trade cards while I can. Save ending for Lords. Yeah. I doubt I'm gonna pitch cast Solitude here. Like, if they play a Lord, I'm just gonna take 3 and then go ending, hold up counterspell. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna try and hardcast these Solitudes, I think. Only 1 land away. That's pretty awkward. I think I should go this plus ending this turn. I'm gonna ending first, just in case they... Okay. Yeah, I want to hardcast Solitude next turn. I was gonna say in case they force, but I can't fight back with Counterspell if they force, so... Oh, I didn't change the deck tech. Hold on, I didn't change the deck list. Might be. 1 second. Alright, deck list should be good now. Try it again. Yeah, that's fine. Sphelude of Sea and Sky. Okay, sure, that's fine. So I take 3. Do I main phase Solitude to play around Counterspell? I don't know if their deck plays Counterspells. I feel like they might. Yeah, Indestructible. Have you met the card Solitude? I should probably main phase it, right? Yeah, I should probably main phase it. I guess the issue is they have 6 Island Walk. Am I scared of that? Not really, because I can just go Solitude next turn and attack. Might have Subtlety. Yeah, well, they only have 1 card, so casting it now is good against Subtlety, right? I think all roads point to casting it now being good. Because, like, if it doesn't work, I lose the game, you know? Still, like, not in a great spot. Maybe the line was just play the Breeding Pool the turn that I played the Valakut and just try to high roll it on tap land. Because I would have been able to hold up Counterspell that turn. And that would have put me in a much better position. Right? But then, like, maybe if I miss, it's pretty bad for me. So, I think I'm supposed to cast Binding because it allows me to hold up Counterspell. So, what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to cast Binding now. Oh, it costs 3. Whatever, that's fine. Stoked for the new Behemoth album tomorrow? I didn't even know Behemoth is coming out with a new album. That's sick. About to get fish. Now we're good. We're good. Cheaper if we play pool. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have played the pool first, yeah. I didn't need the mana, but yeah, I probably should have played the pool first. Are we dead to a Lord? No, if they Lord us, we take 6. Right? Lord takes 6. Set my opponent on mono green, go off the top, but just landing Kiora into Storm into Karn into Troll into Storm. That's mono green for you. That deck is pretty silly. It's pretty silly. I feel like such an asshole this game. Like, what, you know? It's like, oh god, I feel dirty. I genuinely feel bad for doing this. Just playing these cards. It feels like you shouldn't be allowed to play some of these cards. Do I have to main phase the Solitude to play around counterspells? I don't think I should. I think I'm supposed to wait. TDWP comes out tomorrow? Ooh, that sounds hot. I haven't been keeping up with, like, releases, so I'm not entirely sure when stuff is coming out. Alright, it is possible that I was supposed to main phase this, but here we are. It kind of comforts me. It did add the subtlety. Alright, I'm dead. Prismatic Ending, Fury, It's probably it. Cutting... I don't know. Counterspell's kind of bad against them, right? I don't think I want any of the counterspells. Maybe like one. Maybe I can shave some of the combo to keep in more. This is probably fine. I don't know if I want Endurance. Endurance does block well, but this is fine. Rather have Subtlety in your deck than Counterspell. Maybe. Subtlety could be good. We could try that. Just like one Subtlety. Yeah, Counterspell's pretty terrible. Only the last. Didn't even look at your opponent's name. Oh, Sea and Sky. Yeah, you think they're a Merfolk player? Jack, can you... we spotted the Merfolk player. Challenge impossible. Alright, bird. Bird. Is it a bird or is it a fish? I guess I'll keep. I just, like, I look at these cards, and I just realize, like, this format's never going to be the same again, man. You know? It's just never going to be the same again. It pains me. It's kind of sad. I don't have much else to say on that subject, but, you know. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that is exactly why. Not flooding would be cool. Agreed. There's no world where I cast Subtlety here, right? I'm just gonna have 6. Counterspell bad versus Cavern and Vile. Yeah, that's true. They have Caverns. Yeah. You want Counterspell against... Imagine if this was a Counterspell. If I had control, what would I do? I mean... I would do something really drastic. My answer would probably just be to unprint Modern Horizons sets. I know that's not realistic, but I really do genuinely think that they are very bad for the health of the format, especially long term. I don't know if I want to bounce the Vial, because they just kill Tef if I do that. I'd go Tef Uptick. How bad is Tef Uptick? Kind of a good tempo swing to just bounce the Vial. If I spike a white card, it's so busted. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and spike a white card here, I think. Surely they don't have a second Force of Negation. Yeah, I'm not like too concerned about keeping Teferi around. I could just minus. It's just such a massive tempo swing, you know? It like sets them back 2 full turns. You said this. It's like a little bit worse if they have a 1-drop here, but second Colossus, huh? Sus. Sus. They do. Cast Aether Vial. Okay. You got it. Ooh, am I gonna get them with a Subtlety? Maybe. Turn 4, suspend Lotus Bloom. Got him. Yeah, I don't know. I just like... I talk about this a lot on the channel. I know you guys probably don't want to hear it anymore because I, feel like I've just kind of beat this topic to death at this point. But I genuinely believe that long term, we're I guess you could say that we're still kind of in the infancy stage for Modern Horizons, sort of. But like long term, this is going to have a very, very, very negative impact on the format. It already kind of has, but like. I mean that, like, long-term, it's going to get... It's not going to get better, let me tell you that much. It ain't getting better. And the reason I say that, or, like, what I'm talking about, is specifically the desire to, like, they feel like they need to print a lot of these, like, really ridiculously powerful cards into Horizon sets in order to keep up with the power level of the format, because... as they add more powerful cards into the format, it makes it a lot harder... It makes it a lot harder for newer sets to actually have an impact. Like, if you look at Dominaria United and you look at the leagues, it's basically Leyline Binding and stone nothing else. Like, there's nothing else in the set for Modern Horizons, and that's just due to the fact that Leyline Binding is a ridiculous card, and the power level is just so high right now. MH1 was fine, didn't even do much to ban bad stuff. I mean, MH1 was still kind of fucked up, right? Like, Astrolabe, Hogak, those cards were just completely out of bounds. I mean, even Wrenn and Six, like, I don't think Wrenn and Six should have been printed. I think that was a huge mistake. They banned it in Legacy, and they maybe should ban it in Modern, I'm just saying. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Good question. I don't have an answer. Don't you tell someone who cares. Think about MH1 as people were slow to adapt it and try the cards minus Hogak. Yeah, I think the other kind of underlying sort of issue there is, like, I think COVID made Modern Horizons 2 worse than it probably would have been, because everything was digital. Like, there was no paper play when MH2 came out, and the speed at which the format got figured out and all the, like, the broken cards got figured out was just so much faster than MH1, because it was much more about digital than it was pre-COVID, you know? Sure. Just chilling, no big deal, just got 2 7-drops in my hand that I can't cast. NBD. Alright, I think I'm supposed to hold the land, because I'm probably casting Colossus next turn. To answer your question about LeBron's legacy, I think if MH2 did not get printed, LeBron would probably have about 7 more rings by now. So, so if you're a LeBron truther, then you're allowed to blame Modern Horizons 2 for LeBron not having 7 more rings. All right, I will cast my Lotus Bloom. Would you like to counter it? You would not. I will cast my Cultivator Colossus. 6/7. Sus. Surely they don't have another subtlety, right? Right? Bet you didn't see that one coming. Extremely sus. They did not counter it. That's good for me. I will put some lands onto the battlefield. Oh, you know what? I could have played my land first to play around Dismember, but I get a 1 less card that way. I don't know if that's worth it. Alright, they don't have Dismember. That's good. Alright, I'll say go with a 7/7 and play. That's pretty good. Could probably kill them next turn, right? Have a Bloom in the graveyard. We just need a Tameshi, which we have access to. Merfolk Trickster. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, huh? So, my 2-drop killed your 7-drop. Only dead if they have double Lord. Yeah, question. Okay. I haven't checked this out. I haven't checked the timeline yet, but when MH1 came out, how long did it take them before they banned a card? Because I feel like we're approaching that same time frame for MH2 at this point, right? I'm pretty sure it took them less than a year to ban a card from MH1. I think. It's probably better to call, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have enough mana to go Tef, call, Tameshi. So I think I just have to YOLO call. Right? So they don't have any interaction. Hogak was banned in like 6 weeks. I mean, you know, there's not really anything in MH2 that's like Hogak level. You know, nothing quite on that power level, but... And then Astrolabe. How long did it take for them to ban Astrolabe? I want to say it was like close to a year. Maybe it was a little bit less than a year. Alright, draw a card. Draw a card. Are they dead? Seems like they're dead. White. And maybe go through it? You could at least F6. Green. I'm gonna eventually cast a fairy after a couple loops, but... Some my words of wisdom. What are they playing? Merfolk Trickster. Okay. Well, I could just bounce my Tameshi and replay it, right? Yeah, so this is white. Here. Bounce Tameshi. Cast Tameshi. Activate Tameshi. It never leaves. In Pauper, not long enough. In Modern, I think it was like 6 months, 7 months. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about right. July 13th, 2020 was Astrolabe. And it came out... When did it come out? Came out in, what, like... About a year before that, right? Almost exactly a year. Something around there. Please F6, opponent, I beg. It's a lot easier if you just F6. This is a lot easier if you F6. Please and thank you. 3, 6, 7. 8. Colossus, float a white. It didn't wait for me. The game is over. Done. White, I guess. This is the boring part. Blue. Done. I'm just gonna Wargate for Valakut and then make it easier that way. Wargate. 1, 2, 3. Done. Get the Valakut card. Cast the Dryad card. Alright, I will perform another loop. Alright, cool. I will perform another loop, and then another loop, and then another loop. And then, surprise, another loop! Funnily enough, the card I want banned the most, Omnath, wasn't in either set. I know, right? Like, Omnath, Teferi... A lot of cards that people complain about are not even in the set, you know? Specifically Omnath and Teferi. Which is kind of hilarious. And, like, even all the cards they banned, you know? They weren't of, like, Oko, Uro, Once Upon a Time, Field of the Dead, all that stuff. None of that was in MH. Which is just surprising. What, Ragavan banned the most? I feel like Ragavan is, like... I'm coming around to Ragavan. It's annoying as shit, but... I don't know. I think Ragavan is, like, a good example of checks and balances. Personally. I kind of enjoy Ragavan. Which is kind of weird to say, because I know a lot of people don't like it, but... I unironically think Ragavan's fine. Free spells, though. Free spells. Sheesh. You'd think they would have learned their lesson the first 6 times that they tried it, you know? Saga's also kind of egregious. I just feel like MH2... Here's my tinfoil hat theory. They brought in all of these competitive players, and, like, they were, like... Because MH2 was the set when, like, this is around the time where they brought in a lot of, like, people to do play design, right? So, my tinfoil hat theory is, like, all of these, they, like, brought in the competitive players because they knew the competitive players would just design broken cards. And they just wanted to sell more packs because they knew people would be like, okay, well, if there's all these broken cards in MH2, you know, then we're going to sell more packs because people have to buy Modern Horizons to be able to play Modern. I don't know how tinfoil hat that is, but... Like, how, you know what, guys? How can we up the power level to 500, you know? They certainly did a good job at that, if that was their intention. And Sam Black had an article a while back about all the shit they wanted to do that he stopped. I know they were talking about Doomsday at one point, which is just like, huh? Doomsday? What are they smoking? Doomsday and Modern? Are you out of your fucking mind? Ban in Pioneer? Nah, Pioneer's fine. If there's only like I think one argument for banning a deck in Pioneer, and that's potentially mono green, but I think everything else is totally fine. You're come on, we're not banning a card from the Jund deck. Come on. You guys are suggesting that's like if Jund was the best deck in Modern, you're like, oh, we should just ban Tarmogoyf. Like, stop. You just want to ban Tarmogoyf? I do. I kind of agree with you that, like, at some point I would not hate to see something go from mono green. I would not hate to see that. I don't know if it needs to happen immediately, but in the future, it like, if it hasn't already become a problem, it will become a problem at some point, so. I personally think maybe Nykthos has kind of overstayed its welcome in Pioneer. How much do I care about this relic? I kind of think I'm just going to fire off their creatures. Like... Yeah, I thought about killing the relic, but it's probably just better to fight over the creatures. Reban Oath of Nissa. Yeah, I don't really know why they unbanned Oath in the first place. That was kind of a weird one. It's just Ponder, you know? Card selection in Pioneer is explicitly not that good, right? You have Opt, you have Consider, you have, like, the 2-mana options, which even Impulse is, like, a pretty good printing for Pioneer, but Oath of Nissa is just, like, far and away the best card selection spell in the format, and it's not remotely close. It's not even close to being close. I think I'm just gonna run out Tameshi. I don't know why I'm getting basics, but I am. It's Ponder Plus in a lot of decks. I think there are more decks that probably should be playing Oath of Nissa that aren't. I've actually been considering playing Oath of Nissa and Greasefang. Just, again, you know, it just finds you Greasefang. It finds you your lands, finds you all of your, like, enablers for Greasefang if you can't find them. Like, I wonder why people don't play Oath of Nissa and Greasefang. Oh, it's especially when you get to play Nicol Bolas and Tef. Yeah, that's also true. Like, the fact that it also enables shit like that, where you just get the free roll of these, like, these cards that you shouldn't be able to free roll, you know? Eladamri's Call, huh? Well, that's probably gonna get an Omnath, so I think what we're gonna do is gonna fetch a Steam Vent so that I can cast Leyline Binding and Eladamri's Call. Prophecy, Oath, and Greasefang sounds like gas. I think Prophecy's a little bit too slow for Greasefang, but I think Oath is like is kind of where you want to be. I think all your 2-mana selection in Greasefang is just better. Right, but what I'm saying is people used to play Stitcher's Supplier. Like, Oath of Nissa has to be better than Stitcher's Supplier. Oh, I just realized I can't actually cast both of these cards. Yeah, this is kind of weird, Champ. Well, I shouldn't have shocked, but I just took 2 damage for no reason. Whoops. Classic snow-covered island Steam Vents. This needed to be a Hallowed Fountain then, right? If I'd gotten Hallowed Fountain, I could have cast both my spells. Or no, Hallowed Fountain would make this cost 3. Yeah, I don't have Sacred Foundry. So I actually think I just couldn't have cast both spells regardless of what I did. That's kind of a big issue, huh? It's like a really big issue. Call for Dryad. Can't cast Dryad this turn. Sucks. Yeah, this is bad. How am I liking the Yorion build so far? It's been kinda eh. Not sure I like it more than the 60 card version. I think what I'm gonna do is just go Valakut pass, and then we can kind of see what they do. Like, I might want to get Dryad, I might want to get Omnath, but I want to get more information as to what they're doing first. I can also just get Solitude, which actually is probably the best option, right? Just get Solitude. Yeah, that's got to be the best. I think. And then I can just main phase it. Well, not if they're holding up Subtlety. See if they have Force of Negotiation. They fetch weird this game. Yeah, I just got a bunch of basics. I tried to pad my life total, and then I just kind of get fucked by my own mana base. Alright, they let it resolve. I'm gonna get Solitude. And I guess I'm just gonna go land go. Alright, go. They don't tap mana, maybe upkeep Solitude. They're not gonna tap mana, though. Alright, cast it. Cast it. Probably have Subtlety, but then I could just top it and cast it again next turn. Don't have Subtlety, that's really good for me. That is very good for me. Vial up to 3, huh? I guess they could have a second Spaloon. That would kind of make sense, right? Let's just draw Omnath. Make it easy. Omnath, please. Can't wait for Pioneer Horizons. God, if they make a Pioneer Horizons, I'm just gonna quit Magic. Because they're just gonna ruin all the formats. I almost don't want to attack into a second Spaloon. I'm just gonna pick up Yorion. And I guess hold my land, both for informational purposes and if I draw Omnath. But yeah, I'm not going to attack into a Spaloon. Alright, well I have Trickster anyways, so. Standard Horizons? Isn't that just Throne of Eldraine? You might finally get a real second 1-drop for my flying deck. they're just gonna do something horrible. They're gonna like print Goblin Cat into Pioneer or some shit, you know? Just some egregious card that should never be in the format. Surprised you didn't quit already. Pioneer's been keeping me in the game. I'll be honest with you, if Pioneer didn't exist as a format, I probably would have stopped streaming. It's that bad. Pioneer has been what's keeping me afloat, basically. What if I lead on Prismatic Ending? Yeah, let's actually lead on Prismatic Ending. Because this might bait some interaction. And then depending on what they do, I can, like, you know, fetch a white source, play Yorion. Alright, they did not vial in a Spaloon. Which means I can probably attack first, right? And if they trade Solitude for Subtlety, that's just fine. They have another Trickster. Well, I sure hope their last card is not another Counterspell, because that would suck. Because I also have to shock to play this Yorion. I don't have second planes. Oh, no I didn't. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? Oh, I have no more basics. But I could have just got a tap land. For some reason I thought I needed double white. My brain's not with it today, chat. My brain's not with it. I'm doing too much doom and glooming about Modern that I just, like, can't focus on the game. I'm talking so much shit. Alright, this and this. We'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Kill this. It's funny to see Todd quit playing Pioneer and move back to Modern, and you hate Modern and like Pioneer right now. I know, right? Ooh, another Solitude. Cool card. Cool card. What the hell do they have? Are they popping Relic? Dismember. Sure, dude. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Shieldred Modern Staple. Can you imagine playing Shieldred in a Solitude format? Kind of want to take this. Because I'm just going to win the race, and I have another Solitude anyways. What's the worst that could happen? 5 mana? Oh. I'm just doing it the hard way. Just doing it the hard way, huh? Can also draw Tameshi. Tameshi would be nice. Windswept Heath also works. Alright, I will exile your Silvergill Adept. Attack for 3 damages. Can you imagine playing Solitude in a Shieldred format? True. True. Imagine if Solitude was Pioneer legal. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about free spells in Pioneer. That's probably what they're going to do at this point, right? They're like, oh man, it works so good in Modern, let's try it again. But guys, it works so well in Modern. People love free spells. Wait, are we actually losing now? Keck, wait. We might actually be losing now. I'm dead. Alright, I guess I'm dead. Days Undoing ends the turn, you don't get the shielded triggers. That does not work the way that you think it does. These hands just look so embarrassing. I mean, I guess I'm keeping. So, like, hope I draw a Tameshi. You have to quicken and daze on their turn. I mean, you could also just do, like... What's the red wheel? What's that one called? Defiance thing? Collected Defiance, I think is what it's called. Oh, hey, I drew Tameshi. That's actually pretty good. Blue, white, green. Alright, you can go. Yeah, Dark Deal is legal too. I feel like I saw... I think it was Bench messing around with, like, Dark Deal and, like, the Raven Man, Shrieking Affliction, Davriel, Shieldred kind of stuff. Because then you, like, you have the rack stuff, but then you also have Shieldred Dark Deal with Waste Not. Yeah, it's Waste Not. That can't be good, though. Not resubbing to Otter until you see a blue-red prowess stream? Well, I guess you can just resub to me instead then, huh? I don't know. I'll just use my mana, I think. I guess it's probably better to just pick up Yorion and not expose Tameshi quite yet. Without being funny, Butters is legitimately the most degen format right now. Legacy and Vintage in practice play a lot more evenly. To be honest with you, yeah, that sounds about right. Wait until opponents had a turn to blow my E on 3, kill the opponent's Step Nar, set they flash days, and doing response to us 7. Jesus Christ. That's gross. That's so gross. Are we playing against Grixis Control in the O2 bracket? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I mean, I guess it could just be creativity with two lounges, but... I mean, I'm scooping if they play creativity, so... This one... Blue... I guess I'll play around Spell Pierce. Because that is a card they play in their deck. Not a terrible draw. And by not a terrible draw, I mean probably one of my better draws. Because it breaks up creativity if they draw creativity. And Bolt. Prismari Command? In my modern format? Sure, that's fine. If there's a deck with Shielded and Peer into the Abyss. There isn't Pioneer. I think it was it Harry? I think it was Harry who 5-0'd. I actually have it saved because I wanted to build this deck. But check this deck out. Where'd it go? It's on my bookmarks. Is it this one? Yeah, check this deck out, chat. What do you think about this deck? So it's Peer, Max Shieldred, only 2 Garys, which is kind of weird, but then Leylines, Lilianas, Gifted Aetherborns, and then all these 1-drops. This deck looks really sick. I want to try this deck so bad. Alright, go. Shielded is on fire in Pioneer right now. Yeah, people have like told me multiple times it's the best card in the format, which I think is just pure copium. I'm not saying it's a bad card, but I just refuse to believe it's the best card in the format. But again, just because something's not the best card in the format doesn't mean it's bad. And I'm not trying to tell you that it's bad. I'm not telling you that a 4-mana 4/5 is the best card in the format. Because it's not, but... It is a good card, for sure. It is definitely a good card. Shieldred can't be dealt with, it's broken. Yeah, it actually has hexproof. It's just like... It's just questing beasts, you know? Red, blue, black. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to keep the fetch in play for Omnath purposes. I have 1 card in hand, chat. I think I'm supposed to Prismatic Ending the Fable and just pass. Green, white, blue, done. Play Heath, pass. I could have played Colossus, but it just doesn't do anything, and I don't want them drawing cards to try and find creativity. But, I mean, I still probably can't beat creativity for 3, to be fair. They'll simply just never draw the creativity, right? That's how that works. Oh yeah, we're playing Shieldred to get around the Rhinos deck, right? That's what it is. They're just hardcasting an Archon? That's so good. Oh my god. I hate my life. I'm just gonna stop accepting Dono decks for Modern. I can't, chat. I just can't. I'm having such a bad time right now. This is so miserable. What am I calling for? I don't have a Bloom. I guess I have to call for Omnath, right? Turn it up and throw a tantrum. I think I have to. Fetch an island. Blue, green, red, white. Unfortunately, can't cast that because I don't have a black source. Very, very unfortunate, especially if they draw creativity. Consistently impressed by how good Fable is. None of what it does is really great at combo. It packages together but makes it great. Yeah, the thing about Fable that's so sick is, especially in this deck, it just like does everything that this deck ever wants it to do. You know, it's like both a combo. It's a token enabler. It finds you. It like digs you to your creativities. It makes mana. Just it does literally everything for this deck. I feel like attacking is kind of bad because they just quad block and force me to cast Binding. So I'm just gonna chill. We'll be here. We'll just chill for a little bit. Even extra Archon sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. It like makes you mana in case you draw Archons. It also copies Archons with the backside. It just does literally everything. It's so good. Alright. I feel better about this game now, I guess. Stream Decker down. Anybody surprised? Joel Decker? Stream Joel? Hey, man. And you're a Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, huh? Interesting. Alright, you can go. See if Moxfield will sponsor you. I'm going to be real with you. Every time somebody posts a link to a Moxfield deck for a deck tech, I don't even know how to read the website. It still confuses the hell out of me. I'm not a big fan of the Moxfield UI. It's just kind of all over the place. I mean, it's probably better than Stream Decker, but it's hot for you. It just looks weird to me. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Why do you think I have Notepad on my taskbar? Oh, man. Classic boomer mindset. I like Goldfish. Goldfish is pretty good. It's a really good website. Evernote. What about Google Docs? Attacking with Goblin Shaman token. Oh. No, they have enough to cast an Archon. I guess they drew a 2 damage spell. Alright, I'll block. I guess I could also just kill it, but upgrade it to Notepad++. Notepad++ is pretty good. Fatal Push. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Prismatic Ending. Does not really accomplish anything, so... that's actually not true. I'm gonna attack. So, I can Ending here, because if they draw Creativity, they can only Creativity for 2, and I could just double Binding at that point, right? Alright, well, I guess that's also true. I kind of want to kill the treasure more than the goblin, but I guess this gives them a blocker, so... just do it this way. And then if for some reason they have another push, then I can just counter the push. And then again, if they go for creativity, I have the binding, so I don't have to use a counterspell. Like Scryfall Deck Editor. I don't think I've used the Scryfall Deck Editor before. I was gonna say, do they have an Archon? Could have just drawn an Archon there, I guess, but... I kind of want to hold on to the Boseiju. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the Boseiju, I think. Just in case they, like, make a treasure and go for creativity, then I can just Boseiju the treasure. Something like that. 2, 3, 4... I can cycle that main phase. It's fine. I was gonna say they're dead to a fetch land. Do we have anything we can even get back with that? No. Probably not gonna cast that. I guess casting it protects my Omnath from a Archon trigger if they just hard draw Archon. At least me shields down on double binding though. I think it's worth it. I think it is worth to play the Tameshi, specifically to play around an Archon trigger. I just hope that one binding is good enough. Does an Omnath there trigger land drop? What do you mean? How is it killing? What am I getting back? How am I killing? I only get one trigger with Omnath. I can make mana, but what am I doing with mana? It deals 4 damage? How am I doming them? How am I getting a third trigger? Explain. What am I missing? Alright, I'm just gonna time out your combat. I'm not a big fan of that word, specifically. If we could just not use... I really don't like that word. So we're just gonna do a quick 1 second timeout. How do we do a 1 second timeout? I just... Okay, don't ban him. Why don't ban him. Just do a timeout, man. Can we unban him, please? I wanted to do a purge, not a ban. Unban. Oh, you did. Okay, all right, cool. It's like, don't perma him. You're good. You're good. I just wanted a timeout. That's all. Just a timeout. The drag thing was overzealous. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not going to Leyline Binding main phase, because if I draw a Counterspell, I can counter their push. Alright, well, I'm just going to go for lethal. Wanted to purge the comment. No, I gotcha. Attack you. Are you dead? I feel like you're dead. Ooh, you're dead. Let's go. Let's go. Chat, we did it. We did it, chat. Woo! I have lethal in a lot of ways. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, playing against creativity. I don't really... I mean, I guess ending is good against Fable. Subtlety is shit, Fury is shit, Endurance shit, Force is good. Man, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to cut against them. My cards seem pretty good. Maybe I do just cut ending. 3-2 incoming. Yeah, is that like the shortest permaban in the history of Twitch? I feel like ending is probably my weakest card. Maybe Solitude. How good is Solitude against them? Actually, Solitude's kind of mid, right? Like, it's not good against creativity unless they're doing a small creativity. But, like, if they creativity for 2 or 3, Solitude doesn't do anything. Is it better than ending? I would argue that ending is a little bit better early on because you can kill Fable on curve, which is pretty important. It's like stopping them from drawing cards. But maybe it's close. We could try no endings and see how it goes. Try that. Yeah, I guess I could also trim on combo pieces, but I feel like my shot at racing a fast Archon, if I don't have a Force of Negation, is just trying to fast combo them, which I think is pretty realistic. Oh, this mana base is just gorgeous. Have you seen a better mana base than Boseiju, Valakut, Counterspell, Teferi, and Eladamri's Call? Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Against the push bolt deck? Yeah, I guess they had push too. That is a fair point. They did have push too. What should I get for dinner, chat? I don't even know what's open right now. I want to order food, like, right before the last round starts, so it shows up when I end the stream, you know? It's, like, perfect timing. What happened to Always Pizza? I got chicken tenders last night, but that's because not much was open. Because I stopped streaming at, like, 10 o'clock. Alright, you can go. Cook something? Do I look like a chef to you? Do I look like somebody who went to culinary school for 2 years? And ended up not working in restaurants after 10 years of working in restaurants, and now as a Twitch streamer. Do I look like that to you? Yo, the barbecue place is open. Let's go. Barbecue is pog. That was oddly specific. I wonder why that was oddly specific. Any ideas, chat? Oh, man. Your partner loves to cook? That's awesome. I mean, I don't mind cooking. It's just not like that late at night, you know? It's weird. What I like cooking is really like big portions, you know? Like I do a lot of meal prep. I typically try to meal prep every single week, but I cook big portions for the entire week, you know? I'm not one who will, you know, at like late after the stream at like 10 o'clock, I just want to just eat something and go to bed, you know? I don't want to cook that well. But like Sundays, Saturday, Sundays, just make like 7 days worth of food. That's what I usually do. If I were cooking for a date, what would I make them? Well, my world famous, most requested recipe would happen to be a stuffed chicken masala over a bit of garlic mash I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, stuffed chicken marsala. This one, I think. Want to take me on a date? No, I'm good. How do I win? How do I win, chat? I hate this. I'm not having a good time today. I'm not having a good time, let me tell you that much. I am simply not having a good time. Imagine taking this long and answering these debts. I should have done that, yeah. What would I cook for my romantic dinner? These nuts in her mouth. JK. Now, actually, football time. Somebody told me the game started at 7, but... Hey, lightning bolt. Did I expect this to go well? I mean... I didn't not expect it to go well, but... I didn't, expect to get shit cloud like I am, you know? Editor, probably don't want to put this one on YouTube. May or may not want to put this one on YouTube. This has been rough. Can we steal someone's Amazon Prime to watch together? How does that work? So, can we do Prime watch-alongs? Because the game is on Amazon Prime, right? Can we, do watch-alongs with the football game, or does Twitch not allow that? I have no idea. I assume we can, because it's on Twitch, right? Is it on NFL? I thought Twitch Prime had the game. I could have sworn Twitch Prime had the game. Yeah, it's Watch Party, right? I think so. I don't know if that's, okay, but... I thought it was Prime Video, yeah. Well, chat, if you don't have Amazon Prime and you want to watch the football game, you can get a sweet 2-for-1 deal. You subscribe to Amazon Prime, you get to watch the football game, and you get to subscribe to your favorite anti-modern streamer, right? It's just too much value. You can't pass up that value, you know? How does anyone pass up that value? If you mute the audio, it might be okay. Fair. I mean, it's still kind of copyrighted images, right? I think they care less about the audio and more about the copyrighted images. Because, if it's not on Twitch Prime, if it's not on Prime Video, then it would be copyrighted, you know? Or, dude. Yeah, it's probably not, maybe I'll reach out to them. It would be cool at one point to do a watch-along, you know? I'll reach out to Twitch and see what they say. Not that I'll get a reply, but... Imagine Twitch ever replying in 2022, huh? Yeah, I think that there's some streamers that are partnered with... I don't know if it's they're partnered with the NFL Network or they're partnered with the broadcast, you know? Where, I think, I remember watching S-Fan one week was watching, Monday Night Football. But is Monday Night Football is on ESPN, right? So, oh, that was a really good draw. Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Can everyone watch this? Let's see. Prime Video. Yeah, this is just this is a public Twitch channel, you know? I think it's a public Twitch channel. I'm sure they have a bolt, but... Wait, they don't have a bolt? Did we just win the game? There's no shot I just won this game, right? Shit, what is happening right now? How is this real? I don't even know what happened this game. How did I win this game? 7-10? Okay. How did I win that game? What the hell? Well, they just didn't do anything game 3, really, but... Months of support. Much appreciated, buddy. Deck techs are 5 buckarooskies. We'll keep this. We'll keep this one. Yeah, you want to see Max? Look at Max. Max is so cool. There, we got all the fishies now. We got all the fishies. Alright, let's go Misty Rainforest. Basic Forest. Abundant Growth. Suspend. Your turn. This hand's pretty good. You go turn 1 Growth plus Suspend, turn 2 Counterspell, And then after the bloom comes off, we can Wargate for Tameshi. So we're kind of chilling over here. Fun Raveler. Fun Raveler is a good turn 3 play too. Otherworldly Gaze. I think I let that resolve and just counter the 2-mana spell. Playing the Dredge. 2 into 3/2. Nah. No, this will probably be a 2/3. I expect this to be a 2/3. Oh, they don't have a second land. Hello, Pause Champ. If they didn't have a second land, why did they Dredge? Oh, okay. That was just the F6 check. You gotta love the F6 check. I think it's actually better for me that they had this, because Cathartic Reunion's probably worse for me, because they get to discard the Stinkweed Imp, whereas by countering this, they don't actually get to discard the Stinkweed Imp, so probably better for me that they had this. Oh yeah, I'm certainly having a blast. I guess I go to Fairy Downtick? Downtick's probably fine, right? Downtick should be fine. There's no reason to Wargate for a Bloom, because I need to be able to Wargate for, Tameshi next turn, so... Okay. What's my magic career? Well, I'm sorting my 2-drops and found my Gilded Drakes, Orcish Librarians, foil, and every printing of Jadar. Gilded Drakes are expensive as fuck, right? Aren't they like 300 or something? Something ridiculous like that? They're like stupid dubby expensive. Yeah, they're like 300. Commander Omega Lol. Cathartic Reunion. Alright, well, I think we should maybe potentially be able to kill them next turn, so we'll see. Orcish Librarian. How much is a foil Orcish Librarian worth? Why is it $700? I'm assuming you're talking about 7th edition foils, right? I think all of the 7th edition foils are just, like, stupid expensive. Oh shit, I don't have enough mana. Yeah, I can Wargate for 3, but I don't have mana left over. So, that's not good. But I can't just go Tameshi pass because they have Conflagrate in their graveyard, so... That's not gonna work. So I guess I just need to find a land here. Oh wait, no, that does it next turn, right? To play Activate. Okay, this should do it next turn. But the question is, will we get it next turn? Only foils time shift, then it's $4. Ooh, 4 Buccarinos. Chat, do you think we'll get another turn? Oh no, they just had me dead, right? With the Conflagrate? Shit. Maybe they won't see it. Chat, maybe they won't see it. Just spam Joel. Spam Joel, my opponent won't kill me. If you spam Joel, my opponent will not go for it. Shit, I think they're going for it. Oh, actually... No, I'm still dead. I was gonna say I can call for Solitude, but I don't have a creature to exile. Joel! Joel! I am now aware. Aware is a good emote. I like aware. Our opponent is aware. Can Solitude target itself? No, unfortunately it can't. Maybe they'll kill Teferi. Okay, you win. Endurance. In my deck. Force of Negation. In my deck. Prismatic Ending is garbage. Wrenn and Six seems kind of shit too. I don't want to cut all the Wrens, but... Oh wait, Binding is horrible, right? That doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's do that. Aware is just modern? Yeah. Modern players are aware. They certainly are aware. Modern looks great. It's rough, man. Again, I've talked about it quite a bit on this channel, but it's not getting any better anytime soon. No, I'm good. I have Endurance. I think I keep and put back the... Fucking Temple Garden's so awkward in the sand. What if I just put back Counterspell? Nah, I kind of want to try and high roll Counterspell. Just play this on 1 and try to spike a blue source. So I think I put back the Dryad. Yeah, I think I like this. Pioneer is good right now. I love Pioneer. Again, if it wasn't on, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. If Pioneer just as a format didn't exist, I probably would have stopped streaming, or like I would have taken a long ass break. I love Pioneer. Pioneer's been my saving grace. I think I want to get a green source just in case I want to hardcast Endurance. So I guess we get Spara's headquarters. Ding 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 ding. So now we can curve Counterspell into Teferi and then hold up Endurance. Now we don't have a green card for Endurance. We have the Wargate. I don't think I'm supposed to counter this. I think that's fine. What do I like to play in Pioneer? I've been playing a bunch of different decks. Like we played a deck earlier today with New Goblin Lord. Went 4-1, it felt great. I played Merfolk yesterday. I've been playing Elves. I've been playing like various Eldrazi decks. The new set is like so unbelievably good for Pioneer. It's crazy. There's at least like 20 cards that I think are just slam dunk awesome in Pioneer. And I think there's maybe like 2 for Modern, you know. It's crazy how much this set has impacted Pioneer more than it has Modern. Tribal only? No, there's some non-tribal decks. Been like trying Jeskai Ascendancy and some other stuff. I don't really want to play Teferi here and go shields down on Counterspell. Maybe I do. Just go land pass. If I just went Tef down tick, actually, because I still have Endurance up, right? I think this is fine. Maybe it's a bit greedy, but we're going to flashback Gaze. Yeah, it's fine. I was up for putting Teferi back. The cool thing about Teferi is I think they have ways to stop Endurance. I want to say they play like Blossoming Calm or something. So like getting the Teferi in play to protect Endurance is kind of good, I think. But maybe they just don't play cards like that. I don't know. I really don't exactly know what the Dredge decks look like. Shouldn't F6, but I wasn't gonna Endurance there anyways. You're gonna cast Cathartic Reunion. I will Endurance this, I think. Just because they have nothing left at this point, basically. How many bits for a song request? Bits for a song request. What's the price for bits? Is it like... Was it $5 for 700? Call it 500 then, because usually I do $3 for a song request. Call it 500. One is a penny. Okay, 300 then. Is it? Okay, then 300 then. 300's good. Don't let me drown. I will Endurance them. Kind of unfortunate that, like, maybe I just wanted to hardcast the Endurance. Like, this probably looks a little bit better if I just don't play Teferi, but, you know. Now they have a bunch of useless Dredgers. You know what the problem is? They could just discard a Dredger, yeah. This might have been stupid. Because now they just discard a Dredger. I mean, it's probably fine because I have Counterspell. Like, I can just counter their next couple of spells, but... We're playing Modern? Yeah, much to my dismay. Hi, this is John. I'm from the future. The LOTR set is MH3 and puts in 16 new Evoke Elementals. Modern turns into turn 1 Evoking and slowly begins to wither. Tom Brady comes at his gay in 2024. The Cowboys still suck. John out. Nice. That's some quality copy pasta. I like how I had to put in the Cowboys still suck. Thanks, dude. Show me the lie. There isn't one. Maybe Dak will be healthy for once by then. No, that's copium. Silver Smoke Ghoul, huh? You got it. You got it. Free Stratos has been called. It's funny, I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content lately, and it's like, the way that they do their ban list, they don't really tell people in advance when the ban list is going to come out. So it's like, the past couple of days has just been people, like snap refreshing at like a certain time every single day. I think it's like 12 or 1, and it still hasn't come out for like 5 days now or whatever. It's hilarious. There's just like no communication with Konami in the player base, it seems like. That's MTG2 now. I mean, at least they kind of... I mean, I guess they don't really tell us when a ban list is going to happen, right? I mean, I assume I'm going to go for it here, right? Just go crack this for blue, play Tameshi, activate, pick up Temple Garden, draw a card, try to find a payoff, which we did not. So now we can go Abundant Growth here, draw a card, make green, bounce growth. Do we have enough mana for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have exactly enough, right? Yeah, I think we have exactly enough mana for that. Hope I did my math correctly. Blue. Pretty sure I did the math right. Surely I did the math right, right? Yeah, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White floating. Get the sus. Get the sus. Okay. Now what? I actually don't have a payoff. I mean, I guess I could, like, cycle growth and then maybe cast Solitude, but I actually don't have a payoff. I drew 5 counter spells and 2 Tameshis. Oh my god, dude. This is hilarious. Alright, well, I guess I'll do this. Sack for... I have to sack for white first, right? This is horrible. This is, like, actually atrocious. And then I have to sack for green and see if I spike a payoff. I did not. Alright, well, I guess I'll pick up one more land. I guess I can pick up... I don't think it matters. Cast Solitude. I guess I could also pick up another land to hold up Counterspell, but I have Force of Negation, so I think it's fine to do it this way. Alright, 11 cards in hand. Discard. I kind of have to keep all my lands, too. I guess I can discard one of the lands, probably. Keep double force, double blue card. That was so awkward. Oh, man. Get a couple more draws with Tameshi. How do I get a couple more draws with Tameshi? Oh, I see what you're saying. I could have been the Abundant Growth, right? Yeah, I could have picked up the Temple Garden and then Tameshi got back the Abundant Growth. The problem with keeping going is I have to then pick up all of my lands, right? So if I get a couple more draws and brick, I just pass with no lands in play. Which, like, maybe that's fine, but... So I'm going to start by doing this. Pick up the Temple Garden. Good god. Do I just, like, not have payoffs in this deck? Do I just go Island Pass? Island Pass, hold up Counterspell? This is so embarrassing. How is this happening? So I can crack Lotus Bloom, pick up my last land, get back growth, but I just have no mana left over, right? It's an 80 card deck. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. I have a lot of payoffs, though. Go. 20 cards when you're looking for 4. Well, we have 4 Wargate, 3 Colossus, and 4 Eladamri's Call, so we have 11. But we're already down a Wargate and a Colossus, so we have 9. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, we need some Joels. We need to find Joel, chat. We need to find Joel. Joel check? Joel check? Joel check. That's not Joel. Wait, cancel. 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 Get back this. Draw card. Yay, we did it. Now the question is, do I have enough mana? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we got plenty of mana. So, let's go... White, green. Pick up this. Play Temple Garden. I did this because I want more green mana. I don't know if that was right, though. So now we go Eladamri's Call, get Sus. And then I guess we can just play Sus with the Lotus Bloom up. It's probably fine. Alright, surely we're not going to brick this time, right? Right. I guess we only have one Sus left, but... surely we won't break this time, right? I mean, I can still do some stuff, right? Like... done. Pick up this. Let's go... green... white... I think just... white, done... blue... done... to make red to play Omnath. Draw a card. Yay, we did it. Chat, we did it. Done. Pick up this. Now we actually get to keep the Colossus in play, which is pretty good. Wait, no. Make white. Green. I cast this card. 3, 4. This. Oh, come on, man. Just stop. I just need to find a Dryad. Alright, cool. We're off it. You don't bounce all your lands. Yeah. Well, I needed to bounce all my lands there, right? Didn't I? Because, okay, if I didn't pick up the last land, I would have only had exactly enough to play Colossus, and I wouldn't have had any mana floating. The land that I played and picked up was an extra 3 mana, right? Because I ended up casting Colossus with the Lotus Bloom up, which was 10 mana. This hand's fucking weird as shit. This hand's bad, right? I think it's bad. I mean, it's comical. It's hilarious. I don't think it's very good, but... Snape has been called. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Put back Colossus, I think. Put back the Sus. Too sussy. Leyline of the Void. I don't think I care about that. I do have Teferi to bounce it. When I actually care about it. You like the 7? The problem with the 7 is, like, if I'm trying to combo kill them, I only have 1 land. You know? Like, combo killing is very difficult with only 1 physical land. You just need a lot of lands to be able actually to do stuff. Probably gonna go Force Pitch Wargate. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're on Golgari Thug Beatdowns. Either draw more Wrenn and Six. The Wrenn and Sixes that I boarded out. Oh no, they're here. Well, I can't actually cast Wrenn and Six right now, so... I would not really prefer to draw Wrenn and Six right now. Because I can't actually cast it. Now I can. Now I can cast it. Alright. We're cooking with gas, kind of. I just need to find a land so I can bounce this Leyline. And then we're vibing. Dark Blast their Golgari Thug. Do I Tude or do I Force? Tude lets them pitch this. Force gets exiled. I probably force this, right? Is that even worth forcing, to be honest with you? Like, what if I just let them have this? I think this is kind of fine, because I have an Endurance in my hand, right? Like, I'm just going to let this go. This is fine. It's okay. It's just so slow, you know? Like, this is just going to buy me a shit ton of time. Land, please. Land, please. Alright, I guess I can't complain about another Endurance. I would like to draw land, but... Can I Eladamri's Call for a land? No Dryad Arbor? Because they have the... They would have the Dark Blast anyways, but... Alright, I'm just going to call it now so I can use my mana. Wonder if this deck should play some Traverse. Possibly. But it's not the easiest thing to achieve Delirium. Delirium is kind of difficult to set up sometimes. Like, we're not playing... I guess we have, like, Abundant Growth plus Lotus Bloom. similar to like the traditional 4-color decks having Mishra's Bauble and stuff like that, so maybe it's fine. Narcomoeba. At what point am I endurancing them? They have Amoeba plus Amalgam? That is 4 power. I think it's fine to endurance here and just pitch the Wargate. Could wait, though. It's a lot better to wait if I just draw a land. I guess I can hardcast the endurance with the Lotus Bloom anyways, but I really don't want the Bloom to get exiled. That's the issue. Because if I draw land, I can go bounce Leyline and then hardcast endurance, sacking the Bloom, and put it in the graveyard. But I mean, the other thing is, like, doing this now buys me a lot of time. They're just gonna be time walking themselves for a while now, right? All right. Proceed. They have Dark Blast and Thug. Yeah, we know about Dark Blast Thug. I guess the thing is they can just hardcast. They can just cast the Dark Blast if I put a creature in play. Do I want to sack Lotus Bloom to play Teferi? I don't think I do. It's just like so much better if I wait and draw land. And they're not doing anything. Now yeah, I can just call for a Tameshi, because if I have to like hit emergency button, I can just sack this to play Endurance. So yeah, I can call for Tameshi here. Because call for Tameshi sets me up if I draw a land that just plays Teferi next turn, bounce the Leyline, then turn after kill them. What's up, JS? There we go. Yeah, so now we just go Tef, bounce Leyline. And then the other Bloom is coming off Suspend too, right? Next turn. I think it is. Yeah, Lotus Bloom is off next turn, so it should be good. Yeah, Tameshi's dope. We're trying out some Yorion Tameshi. I haven't really been sold on the Yorion stuff so far. Like I feel like Yorion hasn't come up that. All right, back to I guess Magic. I guess our opponent wants us to play some Magic, so I guess we will suffice. God, double Dryad's kind of awkward, but I mean this hand's just fine, right? Second Dryad's pretty poopy. Pretty poopy. I know, right? Can we just go back to... Can we just play, like, do 6 hours of MTG card or Metal Band? If I came into this chat, Obsidian Battle Axe was just, like, some white dude screaming, I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, they're Belcher. Good thing I have my one Boseiju. I think... What land am I getting? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Like, Breeding Pool? Oh, wait, Breeding Pool's the only one I can get, yeah. Right. Leyline Binding is your favorite metal band? Yeah, true. It's kind of awkward that I have Island plus Call. A tad bit awkward. Yeah, this blows. I guess I just do this. Like, I don't want to use the Boseiju. I'm taking them off of 1 mana regardless, and I feel like I might have to just play this Boseiju next turn. But, I don't know. I'm probably just fucking dead. Do I have any Metal Song recommendations from Wiz Khalifa? No, I don't, unfortunately. Wiz Khalifa Metal Band has been called. Oh, okay. Oh, do they have Pact to Negation? Yeah, they probably have Pact to Negation, right? And I don't have enough mana to Boseiju and Binding. Am I supposed to Boseiju to play around Pact? There's no way, right? Because I just lose if they have a land or a ritual. That can't be right. Yeah, that can't be right. Just lose to any land or any ritual. Please don't have Pact. We're dead. Fun times. Fun times. And the problem with this is I have a lot of cards that suck and not a lot of cards that are good. Yeah, I guess this is where we're at. Sure. They couldn't pay for packs. They just activate Belcher in response to the trigger. Play first. Yorion. Well, I have Force Negation, so I guess I have to keep. I heckin' love Modern. Dude, like, Bat Chest is just the perfect emote for the entire Modern format, you know? I heckin' love Modern. Modern is heckin' sweet. Sure, dude. Probably just pick up Yorion this turn. I guess I could play that. It's probably fine. Right now. Could have also held up Hardcast for us, I guess, but... I really, really hate this format. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I think from now on, chat, I think we're going to not allow modern donation decks. Or I'm gonna, like, double the price. Because this shit sucks. I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know what to say. This deck felt fine. I feel like the Yorion stuff didn't really come up that much, to be honest with you, so I don't really know if Yorion's worth playing. It also, like, gives you less win conditions and such, so probably not worth playing the Yorion package, but yeah, I don't know. Modern is in a rough spot. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video. Like...